Hi. Hi, everybody. It's my birthday. Yay! Do you guys... I... I made it through another year. Oh, how's everybody doing? It's, hey, Waldrop Melon. He's so old, parts are going to start falling off. Yeah. And it feels like it. Some days more than others, but yeah. Happy birthday, but I already wished you one. This is true. You were the first, I think, probably, because you guys are tomorrow. So you wished me a happy birthday yesterday. In the future. Oh. Your birthday isn't your birthday approximately now? Didn't we do this last year? Where it's like yours is either right before or right after? Maybe not. It was Tuesday. Okay, so yeah, 2 days before. 3 days before for you. Well, happy birthday to you as well. Oh, how is everybody doing? Been off work this week, sick with a sinus infection. Oh, at least you don't have to go to work. Try to look at the bright side of things, I guess. At least you don't have to work. Happy birthday, just finished watching the first of my videos, Len's Handcrafted Wood Signs. Hello, welcome to the show, my friend. Just watched the first one of my shows. Okay, let's see. I'm going to guess how he found me. Hold on. Len's Handcrafted Wooden Signs. Probably searched for something. I'm going to say workbench. Was it workbench? Workbench or I don't know. There's a lot of them. what was the first video that you found of mine? I like finding out how people found me. Just don't come here to learn. It's true. Don't come here to learn. We learn things sometimes. I say don't come here to learn, but sometimes we do. Sometimes I do. Bottle stopper I did a year ago. Bottle stopper from a year ago. Maybe getting ready for market season last summer. Was it a batch of bottle stoppers? Cool. So are you a turner? Because handcrafted wooden signs. That's where I went to workbench. Because probably not a lot of turning involved in sign making. Doesn't mean you can't enjoy watching turning videos. By all means. First shop stool repair video from 4 years ago. I don't think I ever did one of those. Jerk. Planning on buying my first lathe in October. That's good planning. 2 months in advance. Do you have like inside information that they're going on sale? Or you saving up and that's when you're gonna have enough money? What are you buying? Do you know what kind of lathe you're getting? I like living vicariously through other people buying tools as well. Paul says it with love. I know he does. I know he does. But this is the vibe of the show is like, you know, we've met. Speaking of Paul, kind of. How's my birthday been? Well, I worked all day. So, it's okay. I mean, it's like every other Thursday. I mean, like, I was thinking of, just before I went live, I was thinking of like, I think I miss birthday parties. Like, remember birthday parties where you'd have your friends over? Or you'd go, oh, Pinnell is starting already. It was probably that video. That's probably true. I think I miss like having friends over, or like when you were a kid and you like go to the pool or the skating rink or something, and all your friends would come, and then you'd open presents together and stuff. When's the last time any of you guys had a birthday party? My last birthday party was, well, my last birthday party was 2019. I turned 40. And then in 2020, we couldn't have birthday parties. And then I've just never gone back, really. I haven't had a birthday party in a while. And even, I mean, that birthday party was pretty good, but Spicy Teriyaki. I knew that's what he was doing. When's the last time you had a friend? Shut up. I got you guys. I just went and visited friends last night. As a matter of fact, I've got friends in the, like, actual friends that I've met and hung out with in the chat room. And you guys are my friends, except Stanifer. I don't celebrate birthdays. Fair enough. Girlfriend holds a party for me every year, but I also have a party for her birthday. Aww. But like the type of birthday parties that you have when you're an adult, I miss like the type of birthday parties you had when you were a kid. I don't know, maybe they were just more fun because you were a kid and you thought you had the whole world in front of you. Maybe just because when you're a child, you're happier because you don't know what the world is going to do to you. So it's harder to celebrate a birthday when you're an adult because you're like, ugh, I have to do another year of this. But I think you should be happier on your birthday when you're an adult because you made it through another year. It's harder to make it through years, year after year after year when you get older than it is when you're a kid. I don't look a day over 44. It's good because I'm not a day over 44. Tomorrow I will be. Oh. Tomorrow I will be a day over 44. For whatever that's worth. Okay, tonight's show is instead of Saturday's show because it's market weekend this weekend. So I was gonna have to cancel the show basically. Sometimes I move the show to like Sunday night or Monday night when I have things to do on Saturday night, but Sunday night is family movie night, and Monday I'm gonna go over to my mom's place because it's her birthday, and I'm gonna make dinner for her and my dad over there and my family, obviously. So I'm going over there to cook on Monday night, so that's no good either. So it was gonna either be tonight or canceled. And I was like, well, you usually do a show on your birthday, so we'll do it tonight. No show Saturday. But last week I did promise that this week would be the week that I started the marking knives, and I have started the marking knives. I've put my little divots, my little fingy divots into my knife blanks. So that's nice and comfy now. When I get the scales on there, it's gonna be a nice comfy marking knife. And I have sliced up my scales. Look at this. Look at this stuff. Look at this nonsense, right? I hope it shows up well for you guys. This is going to be the knife scale material for the Mike's Wooden Things and Stuff limited edition marking knife. Woo! Woo! With all the scraps I generate, it cost me money to get rid of my cutoffs. Thought I could make some things out of them. Oh, that's scrap wood. Yeah, bottle stoppers. Good call. Scrap wood. Yeah, I do that with my scrap wood too. Just laminate it all together and chop it on an angle and make bottle stoppers. It's a great use of scrap. You gonna open your birthday present? Yeah, I can't open the actual birthday present because I need to do that on video. We know that I have to actually open the actual. I can open the box that got dropped off, but I can't open the box that's in the box because I have to do that as a YouTube video because people watch that nonsense and I get paid $7 per 100,000 views or whatever. So Len's handcrafted wooden signs. Home improvement contractor. Wow. I get bonus dollars from Home Depot for all the money you spent. Hey, cool. Should have about $750 of free money. Hey, sweet. What? You're gonna buy the Jet JW1221. That is a very popular mini lathe. I've heard that this is a good unit. 1221. Yeah, that should be a perfectly good unit. Your guys' Home Depot sells Jet? I didn't know Home Depot sold Jet down there. Happy birthday. It's your present. What is? The lathe tools? Dude. What? Really? Damn, that's awesome. Thanks, man. So I'll show you what Paul got me for my birthday. And we'll do Old Man Rants About the World, or Mike's least favorite people of all time for the week, or whatever it is that we call this segment. And this week's Mike's least favorite people of the week are UPS. Because even if I don't have to pay Paul for this now, what's a brokerage fee? First of all, like on top of what you charge to ship something, a brokerage fee? Is that like when you buy a car at the car dealership and they charge you $500 to fill out the form that says that you bought it, the document fee or whatever? $500 to fill out the paperwork? Is that what a brokerage fee is with UPS? You pay them to send the thing from point A to point B, and then the guy who gets it has to pay them a bunch more to have delivered it to them? It's garbage. And then they leave a sticker on your door that says, like, sorry we missed you. Look at this. It's right here. Sorry we missed you. You didn't miss me. I was in my living room. You walked up to the door and you put the sticker on my door and walked away. Anyway, UPS. Boo. $40 for a brokerage fee, which whatever that is. And then they like tried to deliver it twice and they were like, okay, well, we'll try one more time. You're not even trying, first of all. And then every other company in the world, when they go to deliver something and they can't deliver it, it goes someplace that you can come pick it up. Not UPS. They're like, we're just going to throw it in a fire. If we try to come tomorrow and you don't answer the door when we don't knock, we're just going to throw it in a fire or whatever. I'm like, what? Anyway, my birthday Maybe I can open it because then I can if it's openable and I can still pretend on the video. Oh, I can. Okay. When I released the video of me unboxing and looking at these tools for the first time, don't tell anybody that I already did it. Oh, that's a nice box, actually. It's not like wooden. Nice. These are cool. Ash, I think, handle with like a rubberized section. Square, round, and pointy. Same as my other tips on my other set. I like the idea of the rubberized handle. Round stock that's been ground flat on the back edge. I like that. As opposed to the square bar that my other ones are. I do wish that the square tip was slightly radius. I like the slightly radiused square tip as opposed to the square tip. But that is what it is. And the little Allen tool thing to turn the carbide tips. It's a nice little set of carbide tip turning tools from Rockler. Thank you very much, Paul. I intended to buy this with my own money, and Paul wouldn't let me. They sell a radius one also, like just a replacement radius tip, because it doesn't look like it has a little in the it's okay. I have a radius tip on my other guy, and I have other turning tools. That's a nice little kit. Take wife to dinner. Okay. I will absolutely do that. Jeez, I don't know if I can take wife to dinner for the price of the turning set these days. Food's gotten expensive. I haven't been to a restaurant for a while, but from my understanding, like, we might not get a very nice dinner for the cost of those. I'll just get my dinner delivered by UPS. Don't never use UPS. That's what we're gonna learn this week. Don't use UPS. Paul and I have discussed that from now on, he's gonna go through the U.S. Postal Service, because at least when it gets to the border, it'll transfer to Canada Post. Neither one of those organizations is awesome, but clearly better than UPS. $40 brokerage fee. In any case, marking knives are coming along. Should have them ready by, I think I can probably have them done by next weekend, at which time Patreon peeps, people that support me at patreon.com/woodenthings will get first crack at them for a couple of weeks, and then I'll release the video of me making them out to the public, and they'll be gone. I'm only making 10. I only got 8 of the dyed stabilized box elder burl. So I'll make 2 of maybe the Thuya burl that Paula gave me. Paula gave me this stuff too. Maybe I'll make 2 of the Thuya burl, and they'll be like special limited edition. There'll be the limited edition run of these guys, and then there'll be like the super limited run of 2 of a different kind of wood. This is Mike. Instead of taking her to dinner, you buy this sponsored box of prepackaged food that gets delivered to your house. Yeah, I'll sign up for one of those. Happy Fresh or whatever, like where they send you the food and then you still have to make it, and it costs you as much as going out to dinner, and then you have to clean up after yourself and everything. Like, I can't afford one of your recognized. The brokerage fee would be too high. Not if I don't use UPS. Good joke, though. Hello Fresh, there it is. The box of food that shows up on your doorstep that then you have to cook and prepare and clean up after yourself. Just go to the fucking grocery store. Go buy the stuff that you go to make food. Like, why you gotta have it all prepackaged delivered to your door? Stabilizing the mammoth tusk. You have to stabilize the mammoth tusk? Isn't it kind of already stabilized? Like, isn't it petrified? I mean, I'm sure you looked into it, but have a great show. I'm off to the optometrist. Well, hopefully they tell you that your eyeballs are fantastic. Your eyeballs are fantastic in my book, Skyla. You tell your optometrist I said that your eyeballs are great. And it's my birthday. So I'm right. Beer. Oh. I don't have that much to like hang out and talk about. We're just gonna sit here and have a bevy and hang out with my friends on the internet on my birthday. I think we're getting butter chicken delivered for after the show. Yeah, like I said, on Monday I'm gonna go make short ribs at my mom's house. I make really good short ribs. I should do a cooking video on my short ribs recipe one day. Maybe that could be this year's Mike's Wooden Things and Cooking show. Short ribs. Takes all day. Like, I mean, it's like a 5-hour deal, but man, whew. Got the guitar. I don't know if I feel like it, but are we invited? What, to my mom's house? You have to talk to my mom. You're invited to my house for like barbecue and hang out and beers and whatever whenever you want. If you're not shitty. Once I get to know you, I'll put a little caveat on that. Like, you're new, but if you're cool and it turns out that I like you, bring a tent, pop it up in the backyard, camp out for the weekend. We'll do barbecue, have beers, hang out in the shop, make some stuff. What else? All these other guys are, except Stanifer, are already invited. Because, let me show you. Let me show you why. I got Mike's Wooden Things and Stuff coasters for sale with quotes from the show. And one of the set of 4 that's how bad Stanifer is. He got his own coaster that proclaims him to be the worst. Beers, barbecue, and making right up. Okay, well, just prove that spend a few shows here, and if we decide that that you're, I was gonna say not weird, but like weird in the right way. If you fit in, you come on for barbecue, beers, and making weekend at Mike's Wooden Things and Stuff shop. Out here on beautiful Vancouver Island off the west coast of Canada. Dances with Aardvarks. Not a new name, but an infrequent name. Welcome back. You guys know each other? They like saying hi to each other. Cool. Oh, happy birthday. Thank you very much. Paul got me turning tools. Paul got me a Rockler set of turning tools for my birthday. I was gonna pay him for them, and then he just told me not to. We should make another coaster. It'll be like, one will be Stanifer's the worst, and the other one will be Waldrop's the best. It's not as funny. That's the set you got? The mini ones with the little rubberized grips? I think they're going to be comfy. Please don't. Yeah, it doesn't really, it's not funny. Like, the whole idea of them is that they're supposed to be funny. Oh, speaking of funny, I don't know, for me it's funny. The introduction to the marking knife video. I don't remember exactly how it went, because I don't have writers, and I don't write a script for these for these videos. All my professionally curated persona on YouTube. So I sit down, I'm like, hey everybody, welcome back to Mike's Wooden Things and Stuff. There are a ton of marking knives on the market in all different shapes and sizes and styles, and it's totally unnecessary for me to add another one into that. But is it necessary to drink my own urine? Nope. I do it anyway because it's sterile and I like the taste. Because that'll, if people aren't familiar with me and that's the first thing that they come across, and they don't know the reference, the movie reference that is, then that'll be weird for them. How do you get it in the can? What do you mean? What? See, obviously some of you guys don't know the reference either. It's a movie reference. It's from a comedy movie. Okay, let's give out points. 5 points for the movie reference. Obviously it worked on some of you guys too. I thought that was a pretty, didn't everybody see that? Who wants 5 points for getting that movie reference? Is it necessary for me to drink my own urine? Come on. Stanifer, just say it. Okay? So that we can move on with the conversation. Happy birthday anyway. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. If you're late, I got turning tools for my birthday from Paul. Just the end. Trolls. Nope, not trolls. Everyone can like what they like. It's true. Somebody, I'm surprised that somebody immediately wasn't like, funny movie. Nobody makes me bleed my own blood. It's an episode of Blackadder. Nope. Without a paddle. Nope. School. I never saw or heard of it, even though I know the actor who said it. He's dead. He died in that movie too. Got hit by a falling sign in a casino. Tropic Thunder? Nope. Wow. I thought this movie was more popular than Meet the Bear. I know that you know what it is, Penel. Like, you know what you should do, Penel? You should put the link to the entire movie that's on you. The whole movie's on YouTube. You should put the link to the film in the chat. Yeah, Bergen gets it. 5 points. 5 points for Bergen. I guess maybe I should not use that as my intro if more people don't know that, because that'll be really weird. I thought that was just a thing that everybody would know. But if my intro, if nobody knows that reference, and I in the first 7 seconds of this video on my marking knives, I'm talking about drinking my own urine, that might not go over real well. You guys are making me have second thoughts about the intro of the marking knife video. Fuck it. Whatever. If you don't get it, you don't get it. I did one of these when I said it, so I'm gonna put put the movie reference in the chat, in the comment section kind of thing. So hopefully it'll be clear that this is not me saying that I drink my own urine. This is a movie quote. I guess that shows my age. You should watch it. It's funny. Kruluk says dodgeball. I think somebody tell Kruluk to go to scroll to the end, because I think he might be a little behind. I see why I didn't know the movie came out in 2004, and 2004 was a really bad year for you. Well, it's worth revisiting. Maybe not your crappy 2004, but it was a good film. Like, it was. I mean, it's cheesy and it's campy, but it's funny, and it's entertaining. It's not a waste of your hour 40 or whatever it is. It's pretty good. It's pretty funny. Steve the Pirate, and it's a good show. Oh, what else can we talk about? That was fun. Lost my dad in a car accident. My sister, mother, and 2-month-old niece were in the accident as well. But the year ended with my separating from my ex-wife. That is a shitty year, my friend. I could see not wanting to go to a comedy film. Yeah. Fuck. That's a shit year. Things are much better now. I fucking hope so. Cheers to things getting better. Doesn't matter how bad things seem. There's always a chance they'll get better. And they do. We've all made it through every shitty thing that's happened to us and come out the other side, right? So far. 2004. Hell, it took me till 2009 to get rid of my ex. Did you get rid of her, or did she get rid of you? The episode of Blackadder with the same quote. Really? The dodgeball people took that from Blackadder? This is an interesting piece of trivia. We might learn something again. Is that for real? I just, honestly, I just assumed that dodgeball was the first to say that. But if they got that from somewhere else, that's interesting. I didn't know that they were referencing Blackadder with that. That's cool. I like that a lot. 1986. That's fucking cool. That makes dodgeball even cooler. That they're referencing Blackadder. Huh. Speaking of Blackadder, Robbie Coltrane was in the Blackadder Christmas Carol, and his character was the inspiration for Hagrid in Harry Potter. Hey! These are going to be cool little marking knives. Maybe I'll do a line of marking knives, a limited edition run of marking knives every year. Like a run of 10 limited edition marking knives. This will be the 2023 edition. And they'll all have a certificate of authenticity and branded and whatever. And then there'll be a 2024 edition. And maybe we can do like eventually, because I'll be so popular because of like influencer and popularity and like superstardom, that people will have to like bid for spots to attempt to get into the draw to be able to purchase one. Yeah. And people will have to like spend $50 to get into the draw to see if they are one of the lucky 10 who get to then purchase it. Because I don't know if you guys, I don't know if you realize this, but I'm kind of a big deal. I have many leather-bound books. My office smells of rich mahogany. 3 points. Three points for I'm kind of a big deal. I have many leather-bound books, and my office smells of rich mahogany. Top Gun. It's very close. It's very close. It's a similar vibe. Can we eat a whole wheel of cheese? I'm not even mad. It's impressive. Unique New York. Unique New York. That's what this show is. It's my birthday, and the show can be whatever I want it to be. And now it's just me doing funny movie quotes that I happen to remember off the top of my head. And the direction that the conversation goes. You don't like it? You go somewhere else. You go watch Matthias Wandel or whoever else is doing stuff on YouTube. Meet the Parents. Did I even see that? Is that Bob De Niro? And is it Ben Stiller in that too? I don't really like that one. I don't know if I remember or even saw, actually. Happy birthday, old guy. Thank you, my friend. Thanks for coming to visit. For Christmas, I'll send you a signed and framed ABBA poster. Fuck yeah. I can probably get decent money from that from some idiot who actually likes those guys. That'll be sweet. Because there are a lot of stupid people in the world. And one of them will buy that from me for a fair bit of money. So yeah, I appreciate that, Paul. Here. Because I don't know, for some reason people like. So what's with the Band-Aid? Well, I'm making marking knives. And they're sharp. I had to cut little fingy divots into the marking knife blanks. And when you're handling sharp things, sometimes one of them catches you. I'm just testing the knives. That's yeah. I was just making sure that they were quality for people. And I was like, I wonder. No, I just fumbled it. I just fumbled one a little bit, and it just grazed me. Tape the blade? Yeah, no, literally, like it was like when I pulled them out to say like, so I've got these are the blades, these are the knives that I'm starting with during this process, and I just had them like, they're sharp. It's like, do you guys not just constantly make little nicks in yourself by touching sharp things? I just think that's just a part of doing business. When you make stuff, it's like sometimes you nick yourself on something sharp. Hazards of the job, yeah. I know it's been a while since I've rocked a Veritas Band-Aid, but it's pretty frequent. Showing someone how sharp my plane irons turned out one day and waved a finger at the edge of the it's like you go like, so what you want is you just like when you sight down the thing, you just want the even projection, like so that it you know that it's square, and you do like that, and you're like, ah, damn. Yeah. They're always showing up with cuts, bruises, and have no idea where they come from. You're making stuff. If you're not hurting yourself while you're making stuff, are you really making stuff? Yes. But burrs on titanium are a guaranteed slice. I feel like I'm going to cut myself on this. This is a marking knife that my relatively new friend Bevel Forge on Instagram made for me. This back edge is so square that I want to just break that edge a little bit, because when I hold it, it feels like I am going to do a little bit, like I'm going to get cut on this back edge. Any two planes that meet at an intersection, well polished planes, will cut you. Well, I mean, shit, you guys have all had a paper cut, right? If paper can cut you, pieces of metal that have two planes that are polished. Ooh, I like that marking knife. What, you don't like mine? Yeah, this is a nice one. This is a big, heavy-duty guy. Little paracord dealy, Bubinga. It's like 1/4-inch bar stock. Like, this is a really good one. Double edges for you. Tim likes that kind. I think I prefer this kind too, but these are what I found when I went looking for blanks that would be relatively easy to turn into marking knives. This is what I found that I thought would work. They're 2-inch paring knives. They're not going to be for everybody. Like I said in the intro, this is completely unnecessary for me to put another marking knife out into the market. There are a shit ton of options already. You can already pick and choose exactly the marking knife that you want. You don't need this. But it's sterile. And I like the taste. The other day I shot a nail into a board, went through 2 boards, and hit the tip of your finger. Why is your hand on the back? What? I mean, we've all had our hand in the wrong place at some point. No judgment. But yeah, lesson learned, I guess. You never want to have your hand on the business side of something that's going that way. Once I worked in a trashy speaker factory and shot a pneumatic staple through your thumb into the... Yeah, I mean, it's like there's been times where you catch yourself like chiseling, you're holding something this way and you're chiseling this way, and you know, if that goes badly, that goes really badly. Like it happens. Don't do that though. In fact, I think, I don't want people to go watch it, but I kind of do. Like my first ever video on YouTube, it's like making kitchen utensils out of scrap wood or something like that. And I even said when I was editing the video, first of all, it was my first ever one, and like I've gotten a little bit better. I wouldn't say that I've gotten good at it, but like that one was shit. It's hard to watch. But like at one point, I'm like, I'm holding the thing down and I'm like chiseling out the scoop of the spoon. And I was editing the video and I was watching it doing the voiceover, and I'm like, by the way, don't ever do this. Like, look at how idiotic this maneuver is right here. Like, why am I chiseling towards my own hand right now? Like, look at this idiot. Been a long day. Just wanted to stop and say happy birthday to you. Getting that plane at the 7:35. Oh, sweet. That guy. Thank you for stopping in. Saturday night's canceled for those of you who weren't here during that announcement because it's market weekend. So I will be at the market selling my wares on Saturday night. One of the reasons we're doing the show tonight is because otherwise it would just be a week off, and who wants a week off? What wasn't fun? Hold on. What? Intentionally wasn't fun. What? Oh, shooting the nail through the thing. Yeah. Hoping for a good one. What, market? Yeah, probably not. I'm beyond hope about selling things at markets. It's marketing. Going to markets is just marketing for me now. Like if I don't sell anything, it's just, it sucks, but whatever. Like I can't just, I don't know. Markets are so hit and miss. I can make $2,000. I can make nothing. Like just the staple. Oh, good call. Yeah, I did unboxing the grinder. Maybe that I like. the little bag of bolts or whatever that had the staple in it. I ripped it open and it just like bam through my finger. Like it went, the staple went like zik, like all the way. It's like and I'm holding the bag is like hanging from my finger. Yeah, I think that was pre Veritas Band-Aids too. Did I know about Veritas Band-Aids when the grinder? Yeah, I think I did. Maybe. I don't know. The timeline of the Mike's Wooden Things and Stuff shop, it's all flubble doubled. You like chatting with us? I do like chatting with you guys. This is a true statement. I want a sandblasting cabinet and a compressor upgrade eventually so you can restore all my antique Stanley tools. Do you want to do mine too? I got a couple that could use some work that I may never get around to. Not true. Hopefully I will. And make a new tote for a couple of them that have splits in them. What I want to do is I want to take like a garbage one. Actually, this one. I want to take this garbage Stanley right here. That's got the broken tote. And like kind of a crappy knob. It's a very peely knob, and there's a little bit of rust, but I don't think it's like real badly pitted. And I want to take it and I want to pull it apart and see if I can't get it back to something that somebody could be proud of. Just make new hardware for it. To pimp my plane. That would be a cool show. Who sent that Stanley to me? I'll fix it all up for you. You pay shipping. That's it. Well, I kind of want to go through the process too. Like I've never done a full refurb, and I'm interested in going through the process to see and making new. I don't know, walnut probably. Furniture for it. We'll see. I would like to go through the process of taking something that's really close to being, it's not too bad. It looks worse than it is. I want to say it's like something that's close to just going in the landfill and making it sing again. Fix up old planes added to the list. I think it already was. I think, well, one of my resolutions, I think, for the year was to bring a tool back from the dead. It may be a plane, it might not, but it's been on the list already. It's not added. We don't have to add it to the list. It's already there. Tote repair is fun. It looks 100% complete. It's repairable. Looks like rosewood. I don't know. Disagree. No, I don't think so. Maybe underneath some of that. I think I could probably get that repaired or like repair that, but I think I would like to just make a new set of furniture for it out of something fun. See the lever cap? It's not a good one. Like it's not worth anything. But it's not, the blade isn't all pitted. There's a little bit of surface rust in here. It's post-war. Yeah, no, it absolutely is post-war. The high knob. And the orange. But like, why not practice? Like, why not do some work on something like that for your first go at like a refurb? I think. And maybe it's not this one. Maybe it ends up being 4.5, which is actually in better shape than this 4. But could still use some work. Also a post-war, but cleaner in terms of the amount of work that it would need. I got a 5.5 up there that could use some work. That guy. I got lots of tools that could use a little loving that I may or may not get to doing that too. It sounded weird. May or may not get around to giving some of these tools a little loving. A lot of Veritas Band-Aids involved in that. Yeah. I got a few. I got to replace this 5. This 5 is... This is like a new record. Marples. This is the first like real plane that I got. This don't even have it anymore. This was the first plane that I ever got. This little finger plane from Home Depot. The one after that used to live here. It was just another block plane from like Home Depot type place. And this was my first like bench plane. Before I knew anything about like why you wouldn't maybe want to buy a new number 5 plane for $50. It's like $50. I could use a hand plane probably. Nope. Don't buy a recently manufactured bench plane for however much I paid for this. Learned that lesson. It did some work. I have done things with it. I'd rather not. Oh. Is anybody still here? We still live? Anyway, we can end this show whenever you guys want. I got butter chicken, I think, on the way, but I think I told wife 7 o'clock I would expect the show to be wrapping up. So we got some time. Tim's still here. Penel's still here. Sean's still here. Yeah, butter chicken. From the good butter chicken place, too. Oh. We'll see. I mean, even the not good butter chicken place is still good butter chicken. It just is not very good naan. It's got pretty, like, thick, like, pizza crust style naan bread. Whereas the good butter chicken place has, like, the light, fluffy, like, almost kind of rubbery when you peel it or you rip it apart, and it, like, kind of is like a thin rubber kind of. Everybody, Tony Lopez. Thank you, my friend. Thanks for coming by. I've never had bad butter chicken. No, but there's better. I mean, I don't know that I've ever had butter chicken that I was like, man, I wish I didn't eat that. Like, that was really gross. But there's absolutely better butter chicken than others. And, like, there's some crappy, thick-ass naan bread. It's like a pizza crust. That sucks. You saying butter chicken or rubber chicken? I'm saying butter chicken, but the naan kind of pulls apart like rubber. It's like a kind of stringy and stretchy as you rip it. And it's only used as a vehicle to get the butter chicken into your mouth. Like you mix up the butter chicken and the rice and the sauce and everything, and then you scoop it onto the naan bread as like a little vehicle. Here comes the plane. Except you don't do that. Are you saying pan? Shit! Shut it! Shut! You shut your mouth! Shut your mouth! Shut your mouth! You sound like an idiot right now. Royal Aroma in town has the best naan and butter chicken. Mark knows. Mark knows. That's where I'm hoping that dinner is coming from tonight. I don't mind Spice Hut's butter chicken. I don't like their naan bread though. Yes, Royal Aroma is where you should be. I still would rather it be called Royal Zeka, like it used to be called. But same place, it's still good. If anyone knows butter chicken, it's Mark. I mean, we agree on where the best butter chicken in town is. But let's not go assuming that because Mark said something, it's right. That would be a bad precedent to set. Oh, butter chicken. I think there's might be cheesecake for dessert, presents, and then bedtime. So I got to work tomorrow. Maybe early bedtime. After just crush a whole lot of butter chicken, some cheesecake, open some presents, and just go to bed. That'll make for a really good night's sleep, probably. Wake up having shit myself, probably. That's what's going to happen. Because I'm old. Oh, this show, man. This show. Thanks for coming, you guys. Marking knives might have been enough to get me like reinvigorated to be making stuff in the shop again. Once these things are done, I think I might be good to go. Like, next thing, like I used to. Get back to those guitars, shop stool, some wall cabinets that I don't. No, I can't do wall cabinets till I renovate the shop. Like a big vase. How do you guys pronounce that vessel? V-A-S-E. I don't think one way is better than another, but like vase and vase. Paul just types it out. Yeah, Tim, yeah, that's how I pronounce it also. It's pronounced face. See, you guys like, yeah. Stopping by for a little bit after the show. Okay, well, not while I'm eating butter chicken, because I gotta stay focused. If the butter chicken is here, you better just hold off on stopping by, because if the butter chicken's here, I'm gonna go inside, I'm gonna eat it. Tim says vase. See? At least he like wrote out the... See? Tim? That's good friending. Yeah, actually answered the question. It doesn't say vase, he says vase. See? Phonetic. It's, well, not actually phonetic, but understandably so. He's such a pedantic asshole sometimes. Technically, that's not the... Unless it's Ming, then it's a Ming vase. Yeah, I guess maybe vase is like pinky up, like it's a vase because it's like expensive ass or something. I don't know. If you get it at Winners, it's a vase. If you get it, if it's in a museum, it's a vase. Let's go with that. If it's in a museum, it's a vase. If you buy it at a store for less than like $1,000, it's a vase. We call it the flower jug. I'd say, hey, it avoids the issue altogether. You should call it the flower jug. It's a perfectly cremulent answer. Oh, I think I gotta get some air in here. You mean a soda bottle with the top cut off? No, I mean your guys' wide mouth wine bottles that you guys have out there on the East Coast. The bottle stoppers don't fit properly in. That's what I'm talking about. You guys and your wide mouth wine bottles. Hey, Orange Shirt Workshop. I know that. I knew that was Kapla because we talked about the Orange Shirt Workshop. Welcome back, my friend. I'm going to open the door and have a quick stretch. Grab a new beer, turn the fan on just to get some air movement, some circulation. Oh, speaking of air movement, our province is on fire again. And apparently there's like a front coming through that is like, we've just been cooking. Like all the fuel is tinder dry, and now there's a front coming in that's going to start making it windy and probably some lightning without rain. Yay! This year might, like, by the end of fire season, this year may go down as the worst ever in terms of like total burnage. Hey, we're okay here right now. We don't have anything close. So like, that's not what I'm getting at. But just in general, like, that is a crappy view. There's too much. It also like accentuated my features, and now I got a stupid. Like, that looks dumb. A little in the door. No, this is ridiculous. I gotta do it open or closed. Nope. hope it is too bright. Be cool guy Mike with sunglasses on. Oh, that would look fucking dumb too. You know, then the butter chicken guy will show up and he'll think that I'm gonna pay him for it, and I'm not. This looks shitty too. Lower the door halfway. That's what I did, but it's got this stupid bar of light coming through. This looks shit, but I like having the air. I can't decide. No, let's. It just looks terrible. We'll just do like this. But then why do I even have the fan on? I might as well just turn that back off too. Because that's... Obviously you guys don't care about the quality of this show, or you'd stop coming. So it is what it is. We need some more talking points, some more things to discuss. Or we can write this up. Okay, take the sunglasses back. Air circulation, the fan is hardly noticeable. Okay, yeah, you guys always say that, but it just, like, it sounds worse to me than it does to you guys, I guess. Especially after your second bourbon. I should have had a scotch tonight. I should have bought myself for my birthday a cognac cask. Nope. Yep. Glenfiddich cognac cask. Glenlivet cognac cask. Purple guy. It's really good. It's about $100. I probably would have if I would have known that I wasn't buying this. Soft ergonomic rubber grip. Solid ash handle. I was right. Ash. Carbon. It'll be good. I will do an unboxing and review video shortly on the Rockler Mini Carbide tools. When I watched the video I shot of turning, two things. I never realized how much I shuffle my feet when I walk. Yeah. What's the second thing? My first lots of videos, I had to get rid of my like my speaking tics. Like I'd like the lick smack, the lip, and a lot of the uhs, and they're just little things that you just want to improve upon. Framing, obviously, yeah. You do start to realize a lot of things about yourself when you record yourself doing it. Mike, what did you want to be when you were in your teens? My early teens, I thought I was probably going to be a hockey player. About 15, 16, I came to my senses and wanted to be an artist. And I guess it all just came around to that eventually. I would consider myself an artist at this point. I wasn't for a long time, but I did come back around to it, and a good percentage of the income that I make is because of my artistic nature, I would say. and how much of the video doesn't really contain much. That is something you learn hopefully sooner than later when you're recording yourself doing things. You don't need to record yourself making all the rip cuts and all the cross cuts and all the sanding. You need 9 seconds of sanding footage. You need to record yourself making 2 rips and 1 cross cut. Because going through all that footage in order to edit together later is a lot easier when there are only like 15-20 second long clips of you doing the operation one time. You gonna do the review before or after the one for the Weaver Chuck? Hard to say. Maybe I might do them on the same day. I might record them on the same day. I don't know which order I'll release them in, but I might do the unboxing and the trial of those, and then do the unboxing and the trial of the Chuck, like, on the same day. That'd be efficient. Recording 2 whole product unboxing and review videos in a day. That'd be a good use of a day. Wanted to be a motorcycle mechanic. Ended up spending my inheritance, some uncle I didn't remember, on a Harley and just rode it. Became a computer guy. How did I end up in IT? I don't know how I ended up in journalism for a decade, my friend. Well, I do. I could walk you through it if you want, but like never would have assumed that like when I went to university for fine arts could get better at being an artist. Going in, I never would have thought like you're gonna end up being a journalist from the age of 30 to 40. Been looking at one of the Weaver Chucks and waiting for your review. Man, that's trust. I will see what I can do. I will add it to the list. This week I hope to do, once the marking knives are done, I can do the carbide tools, the Weaver Chuck. I do have to set up the Wolverine sharpening jig. That's a third unboxing and setup and use and video. What else do I have? I got the Veritas cabinet scraper in a box around here someplace. I could do 4. No, I couldn't. The Wolverine's going to take like some time. I could absolutely do 3. I could absolutely do 3 unboxing and trial and review videos in a day. The Weaver Chuck, the Rockler carbide tools, and the Veritas cabinet scraper. It's a good idea. It's a pretty good idea. Unbox everything the same day and fill your recycling bin for the week. It's not that much stuff. I have a big recycling bin. If you're anxiously awaiting the Weaver Chuck review, I can do that one first. Yeah, I can do that. I'm just gonna grab a bowl blank and fire it up and see how comfortable I am spinning it as fast as it'll go. If it makes me uncomfortable to do it, then I'm gonna tell you that you should buy a better chuck. It's the only frame of reference, because I'm not gonna have like a longevity review. I'm not gonna be able to say like this thing works really well for the first 900,000 RPMs or anything like. Can't really order one until I have the money, but I do hope to get a new chuck in about a month. Okay. I want to say that I can have it done within a month. But we've met me, right? Like I say things, and then sometimes no. I think my shop stool was on the 2022 resolutions or something. It's still over there and not complete. If you can't get around to it, no problem. Well, I feel like I will get around to it. I honestly, I think, with no frame of reference, because I have not tried it, I am predicting that my review of it is going to be, this is an adequate starting place, but if you can afford it, go better. This is better than a crappy PSI two-handy deal, but you are going to want to advance past this chuck. So do you want to have this chuck just to move past it later, or do you want to save up for a little while longer and get something better? I think that's probably where the review is going to come in. And do you want to support people who essentially rip off other companies' research and development and then just remake other people's tools for cheaper, with cheaper labor and materials? It's a moral, ethical thing. If you don't care, then that's fine. Everybody can do what they do. And it'll probably be an adequate starting point. But I think people, I am guessing, it's going to be like, yeah, this is a good place to start, but you're going to end up selling it and buying a better one. Happy forking birthday, Mother Trucker. Just another Dave. Thanks for coming by. Appreciate it. What'd you get me? Other than the pleasure of your company. My buddy Paul Waldrop got me a 3-piece carbide turning tool set from Rockler. What did you get me? And now I'm just gonna use that as like a shaming device. Like, hey, one of the guys who watched this show sent me these for my birthday. Just saying. I sent Mike nudes of myself in an email. Are you really attractive? Because maybe that's cool. Probably not. I mean, probably not, you're not attractive. But probably not cool. No, I didn't, and no, I'm not. Well, so what did you? I also sent nudes of him. How about a nice crisp high five? All right. Oh, I got a camera's over here. Ready? Ready? Pinnell is apparently subscribed to Tim's OnlyFans page, and he takes screenshots. And now my inbox is full of naked pictures. What did I miss? Happy birthday. Nobody said you can't start subtracting from your age. Nobody will know. But why? Be proud you've made it this far and that you're still going forward. What did you miss? Oh, I was just shaming everybody who didn't get me something awesome for my birthday. Because Paul Waldrop gave me a 3-piece set of Rockler carbide turning tools for my birthday. Did, however, send you pics of a tool chest a couple weeks ago. Yeah, you did. Yeah, you did. And you did offer to refurb some hand planes for me. I don't know, like, even shipping there and back, and then having you do it for free. I also, like I said, I do want to go through the process, but I don't know that I want to go through the process of all of it, like on all of them. Maybe I'll look into that. Maybe I could like take one apart and get it in a small enough box that it could get to you and back for under $50 in shipping. And that might be worth it if you're good at it. Are you good at it? I don't do birthdays, not even mine. I don't either, really. Like, I do a live show on my birthday just to like hang out with my friends on the internet. And most of the time when I do a birthday, it's like just like an excuse to have some friends over. And that was the last time I did that was 4 years ago. Should show you the stuff I've repaired, documented most of it. Okay. I mean, you can just, I trust people, man. If you tell me you're good at it, I believe you. It's just a matter of whether the shipping thing is gonna make sense, you know? Because if it's gonna cost me $160 to get it to you and back, then no. Because then I'm halfway to a new Veritas. You know? Not that I just want things to hit the landfill, but it's a value proposition, right? How old? 44. I am 44 today. That's crazy. $160. I could probably drive there cheaper. Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know what it's going to cost. I know we're not going to use UPS because fuck those guys. Right in the eye socket. I got some. One of these is curling inside. I gotta get them. Oh man, this show is taking a turn. Sometimes it does. Sometimes it does. And it's my birthday, and I can do whatever I want on my birthday. And you will just have to deal with it. And you will listen to... Oh, more points. And you will listen to every damn thing I have to say. That's not going to be helpful. Well, okay, that's the full quote is, well, I'm the one with the microphone, so you will listen to every goddamn word I have to say. That's got to be worth more points, though. That's 7 points, that one. And he may not have said goddamn. It might have just been damn word I had to say. 7 points. Movie quote reference. Doing a lot of movie quote points tonight. Beer. Been watching a YouTube channel where guys saw lumber with a 56-inch circular blade instead of a bandsaw. Yeah, that's... That bandsaw mills, I think, are a relatively new invention in terms of, like... There are a lot of people still use big... They look shady as fuck, but, like... It's how things have been done for a lot of years. I had a piece of walnut last year, year before, I think. On one of these live shows, I did the milling down of a piece of walnut for a box for a memorial for a small child. And that board of walnut had obviously been cut by a circular saw blade, a giant circular saw blade, because the milling marks went in a curve. So yeah, they're still used, like, in practice, in mass production. I've come across weird YouTube channels lately. Came across one without even searching, of a girl in a string bikini talking about ebonizing wood with steel wool and vinegar. It's probably got hundreds of thousands of views because she... Why? It's my birthday. Why are you making me sad? Why are you just rubbing in the fact that I am not attractive enough for this job? And that this job is not designed for people like me. Why? Saw a fella using the Veritas big jointer plane on the edge of a trunk or chest. Yeah, it moved higher up the lid. I have the Veritas. Obviously, the Veritas is going to be a very nice plane. I have a number 8, a Type 6 number 8. It'll do that job, and a nice long jointer plane when you need it. Yeah. I think they said the mill is from 1985. Please don't wear a string bikini. Well, no, I won't, because I'm not an attractive female person. I'm just saying, like, if I did a video on ebonizing wood, I bet string bikini girl is gonna have more views than me. That's all I'm saying. Because this game sucks. This game is worse than baseball. That's a pretty shitty game. I'm joking, kind of. Settle down. Everybody can like what they like. Face mills, I think. Yeah, I don't know what they're actually called. Lucas Mills have I think, a flat circular saw blade, maybe? Slabber mills? Or is that, no, that's like a chainsaw attachment. What's a Lucas mill? I thought a Lucas mill was a flat circular saw blade, like a big one. But that might be a brand name, like that's a Lucas is the company, maybe. I could be wrong. I don't know enough about milling lumber. guys mill is a single vertical 56-inch blade. Vertical? Carriage that holds the log moves on a track. Okay. So it's a vertical circular saw blade, and the carriage moves and the head is stationary. Okay. That's cool. And whatever gets the tree turned into usable wood, right? And responsibly harvested so that we don't continue to do irreparable damage to our planet. Would be a good thing to think about. The top half of the blade is fully exposed. That would be, I imagine that that's a scary looking machine. Anyone have a clever way to produce a true 2-inch by 4-inch lumber? I cannot think of an efficient method. Cannot get 6x6 of what you want either. Well, I would start by buying full 8/4 material. You want finished 2-inch by 4-inch or 2-inch by 4-inch rough? What's your final dimension of the part that you want? Like including length. Because 2-inch by 4-inch by what? By 8 feet long? Dead flat. It's a different answer than a 2-inch by 2-inch by 4-inch piece of lumber. Cannot get 6x6 of what I want. So I'm guessing it is I need a lot. So it's kind of construction lumber too. 2-inch by 4-inch by what? 2 by 4 by 16 feet. Well, it's for a workbench. Then why do you need those dimensions? Feels like you don't. If you're making a workbench, I don't see why you need 2-inch by 4-inch lumber. More detail required. You're making a laminated top and you're going by plans or something? Because I don't know what bench will be 2 inches deep, 5.5 long, and 38 high. Thick trestle legs parts. So you're making a trestle, essentially a trestle table with a 2-inch top on it, and you want to use it as a workbench? I am of the opinion that you need to reevaluate. Thicker trestle. I would want to see this design before I give you advice on how to accomplish it. I don't know that I would want a trestle table base on work, but not necessarily anything wrong with it. I think it gives it less downward force into the floor. I don't think I would have to see this design before I give you advice on how to build it, because in my head I don't like it. I don't like the design of this bench. 2x10, 13 foot long, 2x12, and then mill it. If all you want to do is make a laminated top of wood, this is all. This guy is Douglas fir and cherry ripped 3 inches thick and laminated together. It's perfectly good top. It's going to be good for the rest of my life, probably. I want to see the design of the trestle-based workbench. Because it sounds like a bad idea. I just don't think I want the weight to transfer through the legs down into the floor. And if it's a trestle, to me, it's got a thing and then a down and then feet. And I don't think that transfers energy through down to the floor as effectively. Okay, problem is money, number one, but then most other material is too small for the beams. You go to, oh shit, you're like in Minnesota or something. What do you guys make? 6x6, like timber framing type stuff out there. We use Douglas fir. That's why I got 6x6 Douglas fir beam and just like quartered it to make 3-inch parts. I used 4x4 Douglas fir for the legs to transfer that energy down. I used go watch the video. Pinnell, put a link in the chat for the workbench video. It's 4x4 Douglas fir, like timber framey material with a laminated top of Douglas fir 2x4 type material and strips of cherry. So, yeah. What? I do want to eat with you. Did the food get here? Okay. I will say goodbye to my friends and I'll come up and we'll have dinner. If they had 6x6 Doug fir, I'd be done already. Yeah, it's a regional thing, I guess. Seen several 2x6 on edge. I think I'll just buy 12-foot 2x12. Yeah. 2x12. I mean, 2x12. Chop them down to 6 feet long. Get a 12-foot. Chop them in half. Planer to take the little rounded edges off. Chop them in thirds. You still end up with 2.5-inch thick bench all the way across. You get, it's a nice thick happy bench top. Go eat with the fam. Yeah, I appreciate it. Thanks, guys. We're gonna shut her down. I've been notified that Butter Chicken is here, and boy wants to excitedly watch me open presents. All 3 of them. One of which he knows what it is because it's from him. Stay happy, stay healthy, stay safe, everybody. We will see you a week and a half-ish from now. Saturday the 26th. Saturday, August 26th. We'll see you back here with probably completed Mike's Wooden Things and Stuff limited edition markings. Bye for now.